Hit the old start streaming button. See if that goes. I'll find out I'm streaming on Twitch. That'd be hilarious. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Stand by. Max Misty 122 is loading. I gotta go to my... Oh, where is it? Live. Oh, well, it must be working, I think. Yes, okay, perfect. Hello everybody, my name is Max, and welcome back to War Thunder. This is a chill one today. For those of you who don't know, if you're not on the Discord, you won't be aware. But I've been in the Dominican on holiday for 10 or so days. I've just got back. I'm kind of tired of being on a plane for an extended period of time, and, you know, with the layovers and stuff. So I'm not really going to be at my best. And this one is really more of a chat than it is anything else, just so that you guys know I'm still alive. But also just to let you know what's going on in my life. So for the more eagle-eyed among you, you may have noticed that the thumbnail for this one is a little bit different. That's my cat. That's Misty. I really hope this thing is going to load at some point, because it's been loading for quite some time. Hang on, stand by. Performance. Oof. Am I really dumb enough to have put this on a hard drive? I'm sure I didn't. Oh, maybe it's crashed. All right, let's try that one again. Standard Max Misty 122 stream here. But yeah, so just to fill you in, my name Max Misty is my cat's names. Max is my black cat. Misty is the grey cat that you would have seen in the thumbnail. Unfortunately, Misty had kidney failure. She's had it for a little while, but she also had a thyroid issue. So we were managing the thyroid issue. And while I was away on holiday, unfortunately, her kidney failure became too extreme, and she had to have her coup de grace, if it will, her blow of grace. She had to be put down just because it was more painful for her to be left alive, essentially, which is hard. I found out on Friday. I developed some terrible illness on like Thursday, so I was in the Dominican in like 30 degrees in a hotel room with my girlfriend with a wet flannel on my head, shivering and shaking with a fever. And then I found out that my cat got put down. So it was a bit of a, like, you know, adventure. It was a bit of an adventure. But yeah, so I thought, since Misty was the one who sort of, well, she definitely, I had a test drive for an IL-8. Who knew? Am I still in RCAF? I am. Nice. They didn't kick me. So I thought, since Misty was the really the inspiration behind the YouTube channel, I don't know why. But she was. Oh, hello, people. Thank you for your regards. Thank you, John. Yeah, it's sad. It is sad. I cried for a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I know, it's weird, you know? Like, it is at the end of the day just a cat, but it's like my childhood pet, you know? So it's kind of rough. Kind of rough losing it. Credit to Supreme, by the way. As soon as I said I was streaming, immediately he was like, "Can I come?" Not tonight, I'm afraid. Not tonight. Tonight is very much a see how we do stream. I think the audio is not working on War Thunder, so we'll fix that. I'm sorry, I'm a bit of a mess. I have been on the go 16 hours. It's funny, I was just in a plane. And now I'm gonna play a plane game. Like, what am I doing? You made another crazy Minecraft invention? Oh, Jesus. I cannot deal with this today. I do not have the presence of mind to guess. Just tell me. But yeah, so that's been my day. Holiday was good though, minus the audio is working, lovely. Minus the whole cat thing, but Misty would want us to go on. She would. And here we are. We'll see what we can do. I don't really... The Berlin Wall. What? You made the Berlin Wall in Minecraft? I'm concerned. I'm very concerned. Yeah. If I wasn't so tired, I might go into a little bit more of a discussion of it. The Berlin Wall, eh? Interesting. Why? So, a little quick history lesson for you before I pass out and die here. The Berlin Wall was a wall constructed in, well, I suppose, Berlin, obviously, the Berlin Wall, sort of clues in the name, by the Soviets to stop people from leaving the Soviet-controlled side of Berlin, which, is not usually a good sign. If you have to build a wall to keep your own people in, that's, you're doing something wrong. But, yeah, that's my quick history lesson while we fly. I'm not gonna do well. Like, just for the record, do not expect good War Thunder playing. I'm running on literally 4 hours of sleep last night in an airport hotel, which was, an interesting experience for everyone involved. Literally, the sketchiest man in human history was checking in behind us. And I don't know if I was just exhausted from like 2 4-hour flights plus like a 4-hour layover in each airport, but like he was creeping me out quite a lot, so I did not sleep well. I did not. I mean, it was probably fine. Like, I was probably worrying about nothing just because I was tired, but you know what I mean. Don't worry, I put iron golems to keep out the pillagers. Jesus Christ. What do they teach you in school? You learn that in 3rd grade? Look. You never know. You never know with the American education system. Sometimes you know things, and sometimes you only know things if it revolves around oil. I don't know. Oh, I've learned some Spanish, by the way. That was a fun experience. My girlfriend went diving for the first time in the Dominican. That was probably one of my highlights. It's great. She was really good at diving. I was a little bit anxious because I was worried that she might drown, but no, she was very calm. She did very well. The only thing that she didn't do well on is it was the second dive. She was doing a tri dive with the instructor, so we did 2 dives together. First dive was like a wall, a drop off. Nice, come on, Stas. Don't. I'm good, but don't go too far. I can say hola, I can say agua, and I can say por favor. You're Colombian. Oh, well, por favor, hablo inglés, s'il vous plaît. Okay, when I say I learned some Spanish, I mean I learned how to say hola on repeat 7 times in a row. Because that's how everyone would greet me. They'd go like, hola, and I'd go, hello. Standard British thing of if they don't speak English, just speak English louder at them. Let's see if we can actually get a kill. That'd be fun. Alright, come on, Spitfire. This one's for Misty Moo. Don't let me down. Oh, he's got a back gunner. No, I think he ripped his wings doing that. Lol. Why do I hear... Oh, okay. All right. That counts as 2. What is this? I'm sorry, what? Am I being outturned by a focke-wulf? Am I really this tired? Come on. Good girl. Good news, boys. 16 hours of flying and I can still aim. Get wrecked. You have good news. Okay, I like good news. Good news is good. I'm in need of some good news. What is your good news? I swear to God. If it isn't... Stop playing RB. Good job. Good job. That's what I like to hear. RB is good. You know, minus the impending demise. RB is lovely. God, I can't even press the M button on my keyboard. I was fiddling around for it for like 7 minutes. 270 degrees Celsius on the water. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But, you know, water boils at 100, so... Yeah, we're fine. Everything's good. Everything, I would say, is awesome. Ignore the fact that I'm just going to turn my engine off slightly. It's definitely got nothing to do with the severe heat in the radiator. Everything is good. Please don't ask any more questions. I will not be shot down by an IL-10. I won't do it. Sorry, the reason why I turned the engine off is 1, I think it's a good idea, and 2, I think if I let it get too much hotter, it'll just stop. Reserve or 1.0 is better. 2.0 sucks. 2.0 sucks? What? I'm sorry? What do you mean 2.0 sucks? What country are you playing? And how are you playing them? I would always argue, and will always argue, that, like, early... Oh, I really hoped they were actually... please no. Please no. Sorry. This is your captain speaking. Looks like we're going to be going in for a emergency water landing. Please stick your head between your legs and kiss your bum goodbye. Now, I am very interested, John. What country are you flying? It's definitely not so I can make fun of you for flying it wrong. It's for research purposes. Okay, we got to turn the engine back on because... Well, I'm running out of altitude, so we're just gonna sort of hope that it... You play US and I'm so used to arcade. You play US at 2.0 and you're having trouble? I'm very confused. 2.0 US has the F2A, no? The Buffalo? You don't like the Buffalo in ARB? No, you're not a freeaboo. The Buffalo's good though. Like, it's a solid. That's the one with the ground. You're playing 2.0 ground. Okay, yeah, see, there's your problem, okay? There's the issue. Now we finally get to the root of the problem. Ground is not fun. I've played a lot of ground recently, trying to record the British ground tech tree video. And I've come to the conclusion that it is genuinely impossible. Because ground, I'm going to be quite honest with you, and I'm sorry if you're a ground player. Ground, I feel like skill is not so much involved. It's really difficult to play a ground game where you can't just sit in the corner and snipe. Like, you actually have to do things and survive to the end of the match, you know? Like, it's just... And I realize, like, the skill in ground is knowing where the weak spots is, or knowing where the best sniper spot is, or whatever, but it doesn't work with the rules of the challenge. So, yeah, I don't know. I sort of gave up with the ground. It's also why I haven't posted another video recently, because I've been grinding on that. Come on, me. Will not be shot down by an
IL-10. Ugh. Use your words. Alright, stop. 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 What do you mean, hold J to leave my aircraft? What do you mean? I'm fine! It's bullcrap. I was not shot down. This does not count as a loss. Nuh-uh. This is a victory. I am on my aircraft carrier. I don't know why it's telling me to hold J to leave my aircraft when I'm being repaired. Like, ugh. I'm sorry, this may offend you. I'm never playing Air RB. Yeah, it does offend me. I am offended. See, this is the best bit of Air RB, right? Like, they think they've won. It's a 4v3. They're currently mobbing one of the guys. You know, for entertainment purposes, I suppose. You never know with these German/Italian players who are flying yaks. They just get bored, you know? Short attention spans. Smooth brains. What is it? No valleys or lumps or ridges or bumps. All ideas slide right off. You know what I really love in War Thunder? I'm gonna rant a little bit because I'm exhausted, so this is what you have to deal with. The thing I love in War Thunder is when you're facing the Germans and then you have to deal with American aircraft, or you're facing the Germans and it's just all yaks. What is the point of having teams based on countries if every country has every fighter from every other country, but it's captured, so it's different, and ooh, premium, and ooh. Well, my friends tried Air RB, and for 3 battles straight, they got killed. So what we've learned here is that your friends aren't very good. Like, I don't know what you want from me. Air RB is where it's at, mate. You don't want to play Air Arcade. Well, I mean, Air Arcade is fine. Like, I'm not going to bash Air Arcade players. If you feel comfortable in Air Arcade, that's good for you. Good for you. That's where you want to be there. I don't really care. The great thing about Air RB is if you're a new player just trying to learn, you get 5 spawns or whatever. Very difficult to run out of planes with 5 spawns. But the thing about Air RB is that you do get the vague realism. You know, I will use the word vague because let's be honest. None of this is realistic. We're fighting in Norway. And there's a BF-109 and there's yaks and... You know, none of this is... Yeah. Really, it should be Arcade Plus is what we're playing right now. Okay, well, this guy should be dead. But... He has an advantage in the sense that I'm really tired. So, let's see if we can still shoot him down. Just for the record, Maddox, whatever your name is, if I get you with 4 hours of sleep and 16 hours of actual flying in real life, I would uninstall if I were you. Bam, bam. Oh look, your yak friend is too far away to save you. Bam, bam. Oh, you're dead here. Come on, me! Yes. 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 Bye, Mad. It was fun. Nice knowing you. GG's, well played. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Don't know why I turned into Count Dracula there, but, you know. As long as you play some type of RB, you got some respect. I tried Naval and it absolutely sucked. Ready for an unpopular opinion? Naval is not as terrible as people make it out to be. Now, don't get me wrong, naval is not fun. But it's not like the worst thing known to man. Hello, 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 buddy, hello. This is not a usual stream. I am not demonstrating any supreme skill here. What we're demonstrating is poo, wall, throw. Just so you all know what you're sticking for. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I've got COVID from the airport, so yay! What could go wrong? The good news is, if I keel over and die, well, you know, at least I'll shot down that stupid BF-109. Alright, new target, this Yak 9. Honestly, I'm very confused. I don't know why he's got a weird triangle. I've never seen this thing before in my life. I assume it's new. Some newfangled invention by the War Thunder gods. The snail doth betrayed us. Okay, they're holding their hands over their little friendship circle or whatever. Go on, lads, get in there. Capture that point for me. That'd be funny. Your airfield camping is gonna not really work for much longer because it's gonna be mine pretty soon. And then what are you gonna do? You're gonna cry is what you're gonna do. Are you gonna hit my transports? Because if you do that, I swear to God, I will send you back to the hangar. Alright, screw it. He's going back to the hangar anyway. Fix bayonets, lads. We're going in. I can't aim, so we're just gonna ram him. I don't know what I'm doing. Struggling. Right in the struggle bus. Destination me. This guy is going down though, I swear to God. I will get you, sir. Well, I was really hoping he was going to bin that. Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. Yak 9 with the insane prop hang, but even though I'm like running on 4 hours of sleep, exhausted, blah 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 blah, you've all heard it before, I still dodged him, and I still sent him back to the hangar. Do I have COVID? Yeah, I've got COVID. I got it in the Dominican. But good news. I've been jabbed. That's good news number one. So in theory, I shouldn't die. And good news number two is, well, I've got the British immune system, best in the world. You know, forged in smallpox or whatever. Never mind the fact that autoimmune disorders run in my family. That will gloss over that. Yeah, and yeah. I feel bad for your lady. You're using and abusing her engine there. Okay, my lady here, the Spitfire, the girl, she's just gonna have to deal with it tonight, alright? Honestly, I'm struggling. Okay, so usually when I'm flying this, it's hard to explain, but usually I have an eye, like, on my temperatures. But today I just can't do it. I'm good? Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Dr. Gillingham? Excuse me tonight. Just when I butcher it, just pretend I don't, okay? Alright, that's the deal, the plan. Words, brain, think. Dr. Gillingham, will I survive? Is it a gunshot wound? No, it's AIDS. Sorry, that's from Soviet Womble, for those of you who don't know. Soviet Womble is a YouTuber who does funny things. I don't know. I don't know what you want from me. Give me a break. My foot is taking more time to heal than I expected. Adrian, what's wrong with your foot? Adrian's the moderator, by the way. By the way, are you off personal leave now? Because I've been telling everyone that you're on personal leave for the last 15 months. Have you pulled yourself back together? Are we good? I know it's a hard name for English speakers. Can you, like, phonetically spell it for me? Okay, how much do you want to bet that when I shoot this man down, they're going to complain that I interrupted their 1v1? I'm going to say 10 bucks. Oh, no, he's going to get him before I do. Oh, no, we can't have that. Come on. Come on, Spitfire. Roll it round. Kill steal him. Kill steal him like your life depends on it. No! Oh, that's a shame. Oh, well. GG's. Well played. What a hard name. Gillingham? Gillingham? Is there even a state test in the British Tea-Land? What do you mean a state test in the British Tea-Land? I don't live in the British Tea-Land. I live in Canada, thus the flag. I mean, like, you know, that moment when, hello, David, hello, howdy, everybody, hello, this is not a normal stream tonight, okay, wait, this is supposed to be for Misty, but I'm kind of too tired for that, so I'm just ranting on. Oh, okay, David wants to play. Oh, sorry, David, you're about 5 seconds too late. I probably won't jump in the Discord, I'm afraid. Maybe I could be convinced. I don't know. I'm not supposed to be doing this for very long because I've come directly from from the airport. Sorry. I literally got home today. I've barely slept. There was a sketchy man in the airport behind us. That's my thing. Okay, sorry. So let me just tell the story for those of you who haven't heard it already. Checked into the airport hotel last night because we had a layover in... Can I say the airport? I don't know. Will you guys be able to hunt me down from the airport? I doubt it. We were staying in Calgary. So we had an airport layover in Calgary. And we're checking into the airport hotel and there's this creepy man behind us. And I swear to God, he was clicking something in his pocket, but it wasn't a pen, and it was stressing me out. And he kept, like, shuffling closer to me. I don't know, it was weird. It was weird. I was getting weirded out, but I was also exhausted, so I don't really know if it was, like, legit creep, or if it was just, like, I'm exhausted, everyone is weird. Yeah, what's wrong with your foot, Adrian? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm also still kind of sad. It comes in waves, though. It's pretty crazy. Like, you know, I cried a lot on the Friday, and I'm willing to admit that I cried when I figured out that my cat died. Okay, I'm a big boy. I can cry. I cried quite a lot on the Friday, whilst I had a fever, and my girlfriend kept throwing this wet flannel at me, which is literally the coldest thing in human history. But whatever. And then cried a little bit when I got home today and she wasn't in a basket like she always is. And I cried a little bit when I found her baby blanket on my bed. So we adopted Misty from a cat shelter, a cattery. You know, a place for cats that have been abandoned or mistreated or whatever. So when we adopted her, they gave us this baby blanket to take her home in, right? Because obviously, you know, cardboard boxes are cold, etc., baby blanket. And that baby blanket is now on my bed, because that's the blanket they took her to the vets in as well. It's the blanket we got her in, and it's also the blanket that she left us in. So, I cried quite a lot on that one. And you know what? I'm a big boy. I can admit I cried. Does it make me any less of a man? Probably, but... Bonk. Okay, Adrian, you still haven't said what's wrong with your foot. I admit I'm a little bit busy right now, but I would like to hear. Sorry. John hit his foot on a bicycle. Well, everyone's foot is broken. Can I join the party? I've got an injury on my foot. Oops, that was not a smart plan. think I'll still get him though. Trade. Ugh, God, I'm tired. Hello, David. Oh, sorry, hang on. Okay, good. I wasn't sick this time. Okay, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm not doing 9.3. Jesus Christ. This is supposed to be a chill day, David. This is not supposed to be Max cries because I go to Jets. This is supposed to be Max does not cry anymore today. That's the goal. I admit that's a pretty low goal, but that's what we're going for. I got the injury pics. You want to check them later? Yeah, I want to see your pics. Send me the pics of your feet. I definitely won't sell them on Foot Finder. Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's my father. Back again. Do you want to say something to the ladies and gentlemen?
Hola.
Hola.
Buongiorno. Guten Abend.
Is that everything you got for them, Dad? Auf Wiedersehen. All right, bye. All right, David, I'll join the private Discord. You know, the one on Nerd Corner? You know, for the lols. But the deal is, if you bully me for crying, I swear to God, I will execute you, and I know where you live. I put my foot in the bicycle wheel. So, John, let's have a little talk, okay? Okay, just me and you. Everyone else, plug your ears. John, the bicycle wheel, it turns, okay? Turns, right?
Alrighty.
David,
Howdy.
I'm having a chat with John. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
Okay, so the bicycle wheel, John, it turns. And what you don't want to do is put something you like in it. Like, for example, a foot or a penis. Okay, that's it. Everyone else can carry on.
Anything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
You know, David, I'm too
That's a
tired to
horrible
argue.
mental
Hello.
image.
It's just
What
not
the-
going to be a good
what-
day. I declined Supreme playing because I know he's going to make fun of me being terrible.
You know
I got off the plane like 3 hours ago.
You know the meme with the guy who sticks a stick in a bicycle tire and then blames somebody for it?
Yeah? Is that John?
Yeah. You're talking about putting your dick in a bicycle tire, and that's what I think. So
David, how much money would it take?
not as much as you might think, honestly.
You know, you don't get much use out of it anymore. You just want to get rid of it. I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know, I understand that as you get older, it gets harder to get it up. You know, that's okay, David. That's okay. You can talk about it here. It's a safe space. Lee. Hello, David. I've broken him, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, yeah, Adrian, send me the photos of your feet so I can sell them on Feet Finder. The wheel was behind you. Okay, so hang on. I just need to have a chat with John again, everybody. Okay, just plug your ears. John, a bicycle has 2 wheels. One of them is supposed to be behind you.
It might be in. Did you tell me to put it in one of the drawers?
It's David putting his penis in one of the drawers. Sorry, what?
It's not in the shower itself.
Oh, okay. He's lost it. I'm gonna need to drink your medicine soon. Oh, wow. Thanks for.
I don't remember this at all.
You don't remember where your penis was? What? Sorry, I'm very lost here. What are you talking about?
Oh, sorry, I was talking to Steph.
Oh, I
Let
thought
me
you.
mute my mic. Sorry about that.
I thought you like put your dildo in the drawer and lost it or something. Jesus Christ, David. There are children around. How could you?
I never, ever lose my dildo.
Yeah, I know. You got it taped to you. Under the fat rolls, you know, you lift it and then you pull it out.
Yeah,
Look, Adrian, okay? It's been a long day. Brain is not braining. I was on a bicycle with 2 people made for 1. Okay, okay. Just shh, everybody else. Shh, this is for John. It's not looking good for you, mate. So far, you've stuck your foot in a bicycle tire, which is bad, and then you got on a bicycle made for 1 person with 2 people, which is worse. It seems to be getting worse. This story is just making me concerned for you. I hope your foot's okay though. Sounds like the math issue there, not gonna lie. It does sound like a math issue there, and the math is not mathing. 1 does not fit 2. Unless
Yeah,
you
actually, I've seen some pretty cool stuff. There's some people who do stunts on them. Like I've seen, I think I've seen a guy who did I say 2 guys who did a backflip on a BMX bike. The back guy, they put pegs on the back so they could do it.
Okay, alright, fine.
With 2 people on a BMX bike.
1 does
But-
fit 2 if you're willing to go from different directions. That is all.
Flip a coin. Heads and tails.
You're sitting there like, tails, tails, tails!
Oh, man, I really feel like there's no losers in that situation.
For those of you who don't get that joke, ask your mum and dad. Have fun.
Your mom and dad's.
Yeah, your mum and dad's. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Sorry, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be streaming because I don't know how much longer my voice has got before it just implodes.
Oh, by the way, I haven't said it. Welcome back. I'm really sorry to hear about Misty, man. That really sucks.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. It really sucked because I was on holiday when I found out. I found out the day she was put down that she was really, really poorly. Because my parents were trying to decide whether they'd tell me before I finished my holiday, or like tell me when I got home. So it was just a bit of a yeah, it was a bit of a shock.
Right below you.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not gonna survive this because I'm not at my best today.
Yeah, I was just sitting there thinking you got 2 190s that are poised to dive on you, but I'm up above them, so I'll go for it. I'll try to cover you.
Honestly, just let me die. This is a chat stream, not a War Thunder stream. I'm gonna be very honest.
Okay, I got 1, I think.
Yeah, I'm
That's
on the other
your damage
190. And by on it, I mean I'm holding Q and E.
Really hoping that 190 doesn't come back down on me. Okay, I'm coming in on him. Oh, I don't have an air brake on this one, I forgot. This is the
190's coming back down on you. David! I'm being double teamed and I don't consent!
Okay, here we go. I'm still going way too fast. This
Once
one
again,
does
if
not
you
have an air.
don't get that joke, please refer to your mothers and fathers.
Okay, got one of them.
Maybe we should
Shit, that was
just do
useful.
like a sexual education channel, you know?
Alright, you gonna get that one?
Yeah, I've already
I see
got him.
You got that one. Dude, we just cleaned up. That's a triple right there. The P51 came and finished off the other one.
That's what, yes,
going down in flames.
that's what your mum does every night, a triple. I would know.
Yeah, how does Kayla feel about that?
Well, I mean, Adrian, Cringe, and I, we get down on it, you know? That is all. That is all. Sorry, I'm really tired, so apparently...
The filter's gone.
Yeah, it's just
Are you gonna
whatever.
go for that aisle 10?
Yeah, I might do. I might.
Okay.
I don't know, to be honest.
Oh yeah, he's all. There's 2 guys left.
I might give
I'm
him
gonna
a
stay up
squirt.
here. Hey, go for it, man. I'm gonna stay up here. The kill. The kill before the P51 does.
Just like I killed your mum's virginity. Sorry.
But you just. Yeah, you keep that up. I'm gonna have to come up there and punch you. I'm really bad at punching.
You would punch your stepdad? Jesus, David. Go to your room. You know, I'm gonna die to its rear gunner.
No, yeah, it's a very real possibility. Those things are built like tanks. Like,
But that's
yeah.
okay. Your mum
Well,
likes it
never
from
mind,
behind
I take it
anyway.
back. Would you just? That's
Sorry.
it. I'm reporting you. I'm gonna. If you could see what I'm doing on my screen right now, right-click, complain, offensive language.
It's
Those
fine.
of you in for Americans, unnecessary roughness, foul.
Bye, John. Thanks for stopping by. Don't repeat anything that you just heard to anyone.
I don't think any of it's worth repeating. To be fair.
No. What's coming out of my brain is just literal garbage right now. Sorry, everybody. David, why are you not my moderator in the YouTube channel, by the way? Oh yeah, that's right. I remember.
Yeah, because I don't have. It's a time commitment that I'm working 70 hours a week.
No, it's because we have a minimum IQ requirement, and you just don't. You just don't reach it. I'm afraid. Sorry.
I've been told IQ isn't actually that useful.
That's good. That's good.
It's like some of it is like spatial reasoning and stuff. I'm not actually sure what IQ even.
It's not about what you have, David. It's about how you use it. That's the key.
Yeah, you tell yourself that a lot.
I do actually. Yeah, it's about every night when I cry myself to sleep.
I would say I feel it, but nobody does.
No, and certainly not your wife. Sorry. How's Joe and Renee? So I haven't spoken to them since they went on their honeymoon. And if you all want to congratulate them on getting married, by the way, and mourn the loss of their freedom as well, please do so now.
They are in, post honeymoon bliss. Or
How was the honeymoon? I didn't see any photos. So what are they doing?
You'll really have to ask them, but from what Renee was saying, it sounds like they had a really good time.
Good.
She
Good.
said that it was really interesting because they were doing touristy stuff, but there's it's a third world country, so you leave the touristy areas to go on trips, like field trips.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see what the country's actually like.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it.
It's like a feeling of guilt, that goes with that. This is a whole different lifestyle, or there's a whole different level of.
The Dominican, it was
makes
rich, and then it was sheds. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
the shanty town and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I hope they're doing okay. I hope they don't mind. I didn't really get them much for their wedding. I only got them the name change thing. I hope they weren't expecting more from me.
They've specifically said not to get them presents, so I think you did great.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Man, I was so sad I had to leave early. That really bothers me.
I'm
glad I made it though.
Yeah, well, I think it was more important. Well, not that she was bad at that point in time, but I think it was more important that you looked after what you had to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Without going too much into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's doing very well, by the way.
All good now?
She's getting cuter by the day.
I don't know.
The other day, okay, so the other day, she was, I was holding her and I was feeding her a tangerine, and she accidentally dropped it. Oh, mind you, she's not even 2 yet. She dropped it and she looked down at the floor and goes, "Ah, dang it."
To be fair, I honestly expected worse.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was going to be an F-bomb for sure when you started that story.
She has. Yeah, no, she started doing that. That's actually a legitimate problem that we're trying to work on.
You know what you need to do, David?
Because it's both of us. It's not just me.
No, whoa. Do not throw your wife under this.
Well,
Not a mean word has ever come out of Steph's mouth. Sorry, I'm just discovering that Adrian's name is from a Mexican novel, and I'm concerned. Quick, David, we got to build a wall to keep the Adrians out. Otherwise, they'll steal our jobs. And what do the Mexicans do in America again?
Took her gerbs. Yeah, you can finish him. There you go.
I already did.
Dude, did you see? I literally flew 2 circles around him. This P-38 is so incredible. This is the best fighter.
I'd like to point out that I'm like 16 hours no sleep, and I'm still on 3 kills. And I'm still better than you.
Well, I also I have spent the entire week away from home as well, actually. And I have been staying in a coffin sleeper, which I don't think there's any truck drivers in the chat here, so I don't think anybody knows what that means. But it's what, 42 inches, I think.
Okay.
So
try that again, but this time use measurements I can understand.
Oh, that's right. It's about a meter, a little like 1.5 meters
Like
across.
Okay. So
then-
you're about 1.4 across, aren't you?
Only the
Sorry.
belly. Yeah.
Sorry. That one was a little rough even for me.
And it's 8 feet wide. So it's when you're staying out for a couple of days, you got to figure you got 1.5 meters by about 2.5 meters, and to stay in, that's where you sleep and that's where you store your food, and all your paperwork, anything, everything you have has to fit in that space, which is fine if you're going out for a couple of days, but it is not luxurious.
I have a question.
What's that?
And I really don't have a polite way of asking this. Okay? There really is no polite way. When you need...
Has that ever slowed you down?
No, not with you anyway. When you need to do a number 2, do you just go in a
Rest
bucket?
Rest areas. No, okay, this is actually a thing that immigrants from certain countries are actually kind of known for, because they actually do it in some countries. It's actually normal.
David is
there,
Republican Source Trust. All right. What's wrong with the immigrants?
No. I'm actually all for that, but try avoiding politics on the
Yes.
stream
No.
here,
But,
no, like in a totally non-political way. Because of the way they work, they do have they don't have rest areas in some countries, and so they have to go on the go, and so they'll literally have a hole in their seat with a bucket.
hey, please don't.
Some
Don't tell
cases,
me anymore. I don't want to know.
There was one mechanic that I was talking to when he worked at a Peterbilt shop here in the States. The driver had cut a hole through their seat to the underside, at the bottom of the cab. And the problem was he had a PTO, a power takeoff, which is that's another little drive shaft, right, that runs pretty much right underneath the driver's seat. So the feces goes through the floor and hit the PTO, which he had left on. It's a spinning shaft. So he had crapped on a spinning shaft going 60 miles an hour down the freeway into the wind. And so when this driver brought his truck in to get work on, it was splattered up into the seat, mind you. So he had been sitting on a seat with fecal matter in it, but it was also spread across the transmission and drive shaft and the brake chambers for the drive wheels, and it was quite a mess from the description he gave. I'm not sure if you noticed, but this Corsair is actually almost keeping up with that spit in the climb right now. Almost.
Mm-hmm.
It's doing pretty good for being a Corsair. For weighing as much as it does. Not bad, man.
Okay. I would like to share this with you, actually, because you're an American. Well, one, I'm going to burn that last story that you told me from my mind and hope that, because I'm so tired, it won't stick. That's what I'm hoping. But now I'm going to share a story with you, and I'm going to see what you say. Because at the time I made fun of them for being American, but you're American, so we'll see what you. All right, so we were
Spitfire
in.
appreciation moment. Sorry, I just wanted to let you know you look pretty.
Oh, thank you, appreciate it. You
Anyway.
know, yeah, just try and put a pillow over it. All right. So we were in the airport in Punta Cana, waiting for our plane to go, and there was some like, I think they were Floridians. I don't know, Florida men. I don't know how you would say that. Someone from Florida. You know, it's like Texans. Are they like Floridian? I don't know. They were from Florida. Anyway, they were in a right huff because their plane got cancelled, and instead of putting them on the next plane, which was full, and like bumping those people back, they put them on the next available plane, which was at 10 p.m. and their plane was supposed to take off at 1 p.m. And they were very, very angry. They were like swearing at the flight attendants and stuff. Thoughts? Because I made fun of them secretly to my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Because of course you do.
Yeah, no, that's pretty typical entitlement.
Whenever something goes wrong with the Americans, you do have to make fun of them. It is a requirement.
Yeah, you got to get them in when you can. 'Cause,
Yeah.
you know, the inferiority complex really kicks in, huh?
You know, I was actually so annoyed because we were flying the Canadian budget airline, WestJet, and we were walking to our gate in the Dominican heat of like 35 degrees, and I was watching as the Americans were walking down their air-conditioned little like, the little runway ramp things. I don't know what you call them. Well, I do know what you call them, but I can't think of it right now. Anyway, I was just so annoyed. I was so annoyed. It's like the Americans just get it better, apart from when they don't, and then it's hilarious. But
Oh, dude, I've been doing a lot of like political research lately,
oh god,
and I've learned so many things that I had no idea about. Like, it's incredible how ignorant I've been my whole life. It's insane how much there is that I didn't know. And one of the things, I've been told my whole life that there's like a wage gap and the middle class is disappearing and stuff like that.
mm-hmm.
I think I shared a graph in the other Discord.
So I
where
haven't
you can
been.
actually see what that looks. No, you're good. That you can actually see what it looks like. It's insane. The CEO in the United States, since the 1970s, the CEO's income has increased by 1,000%, and it's something closer to 10% for the rest of the population. Because there used to be protections for that in the States. In fact, under FDR during World War II, under the New Deal, they actually had a tax rate of 70% for the top, like 10% of Americans. Right now, the top 3 richest people in the United States have more money than the bottom 50%. Isn't that insane?
I mean, yes. You're
That is
bordering on
such a
communist here,
differential.
David.
I know. It's just like crazy how lopsided that is,
I was too busy listening to your communism, and I got shot down.
Oh, you did get shot down. I'm sorry, man.
That's
I was
okay.
working my way over to you. I'm
Your
doing
communism is
500
very
knots
interesting.
right now, trying to get to you.
What's the
I was too-
go left? Why wouldn't you say it out loud, David?
'Cause you were telling a story. I didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh, okay. Appreciate that. You're gonna have to say it out loud though, because I can't read tonight. Sorry, I have to read the chat because
classic Canadian, most educated Canadian.
Okay, you do not understand how tired I
From
am.
an American, that's pretty cute, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, so talking about Adrian's Mexican name, we're gonna build a wall.
Yeah. Actually, I really think, honestly, it's time for the
Any-
Mexicans to build a wall.
Honestly, I wish
Like,
the
on both
Canadians
sides,
would
though.
build a wall just to keep you out.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it's actually really interesting. I mean, I've always been, very full on America. But
Sorry,
part of-
David, I have to interrupt you because Adrian has
Yes.
sent me the photos of his leg.
Oh.
And there was literally like a bone sticking out.
Oh, I'm gonna J out so we can get on the next match.
Okay,
So-
hang on. Let me just copy this image and post it everywhere. Just give me a sec.
Yeah, please. do.
David, have this. Adrian's like, put it on Feet Finder. Look at that. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of looks like jam.
Oh my goodness. Did he put in the? How did that happen? Let's see. Did he put it in the chat?
Probably because he was an idiot. Sorry.
See, chaos below it is not really intended.
Hello, guinea pig. Hello. 16 is old? What? Oh my god. I had the worst thing happen to me on my flight today. We walk up, right? Me and my girlfriend. My girlfriend hands her passport over and her boarding pass. And they're like, oh yeah, go on through. I hand my boarding pass over and they're like, are you over the age of 16, sir? And I'm like,
Like, I am 20, miss. 20.
That's awesome. Hey, it's fair. It's a fair question though.
oh, shut up.
Like for real, man.
What are you lying about now? Carry on. How is it a fair question? Please, I'm interested, but let it be
Because of
known
the
that...
way you are.
What do you mean the way I am? I'm beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. You're very pretty. Like, exactly.
I have a girlfriend. Thanks, David. I'm flattered, but no thanks.
Kind of pretty, you know.
No, I'm flattered, but I don't swing that way. Sorry.
Well, I'm not a priest, so you're safe. You know, that's actually like backed up by. I also learned this recently. That's actually backed up by statistics. Like we joke about it, but it's like a real thing, and it's not just the Catholics either.
It's not just the Catholics, but it's the Catholics.
Oh, it's not. They got a bad rap for it because they got exposed for them, but like it's pretty much widespread throughout, not just religious institutions, but also pretty much anywhere where you have younger and older people mixed together, where one is reliant upon the other. It really is like sorry, I've been so when I'm driving the truck, I put on like either science channel or like science stuff or like political stuff because I'm trying to learn as much as I can while the truck's driving. So I'm like kind of obsessed with all this stuff right now, so I'm trying to keep my mouth shut.
I like science, and we like politics. We just don't like current politics, if that makes sense.
Because the people will get angry, and then you'll be lynched, and it'll be funny.
Controversy is not what you want on a stream.
No, controversy is not what we want. Unless you get lynched, and in that case it would be funny. All right, bye, Gillingham 07. Goodbye. Adios, abiento. Let it be known that he was weak. He went to bed before I did. Sorry. David, be nice to my subscribers, please. They've been very patient with my upload schedule.
You want to see a difference in acceleration and climb rate now? Thought the Corsair was slow.
No, just the pilot.
I did. The answer to that is yes. Actually, the Corsair actually clearly didn't climb that bad.
It was okay actually. Yeah, it did call up with me like pretty solidly.
I think this P47 is probably the worst one in my opinion. VR for DR. It's got it's before they did the some of the better engine modifications, so it doesn't have all that much power for how big it is, and the propeller was still not all that efficient.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Sorry, you've just reminded me of something.
What's that?
Do you want to talk about something that is vaguely controversial, but I've also already made my bed, so like I kind of have to lie in it now?
Oh boy.
It's a yes or a no.
Yes, the answer is yes.
Okay,
always yes.
Just for the record, if you get poisoned, I take no responsibility.
Ooh, cool. Are we going to talk about
Yeah, we are.
Rasputin?
Rasputin. lover of the penises.
Horrible militaries.
Ukraine, America, war, going
Yes.
badly.
I would I would take that with a very heavy dose of salt. There is a clear path to victory for Ukraine. It's very it's clear. Like this is a crucial moment for sure. But definitely don't count them out. They've got a real plan. Combined with U.S. sanctions, there's a very real possibility that they could win.
Okay, but without going into
That-
politics, the aid to Ukraine is entirely dependent on a party and not
Yeah.
the other party.
That being, it's worth mentioning that the likelihood of American aid coming is a lot better now than it was a year ago, or 6 months ago, just because the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, prayed on it and God answered. Also, he got an intelligence briefing from the CIA. That might have something to do with it too. But he says he prayed on it, so that's what's important, I guess.
As long as God is guiding America's decisions, what could possibly go wrong?
It's guided all our decisions before.
Yeah, I'm glad that this secular institution is going well.
God is literally just government code word for whatever I want to do at this exact moment.
You know what I think like America's legislators should do? They should just have a dice with like 50 sides and one of them's just declare war on some random country. Just like roll it.
It's just like D&D, but
Yeah.
the American government.
Alright, who are we going to war with? It's
Alright, they gotta
Cuba! Alright, how many people are we sending? Just David Beasley. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we did that once. Remember?
I may have
They
just
had
leaked
pigs.
your full name, I'm afraid. I apologize.
Oh, that's all right. I've always wanted to get swatted and
Good,
doxxed.
good, good. I usually would avoid it at all costs, and I do apologize. It's just I'm very tired and I didn't think about it. I promise you I would not do
Well,
that
the
usually.
upside is, the upside is even when I was in the army, I actually had a hard time because when I went in to get my medical done so I could find out if they were going to let me fly helicopters, which obviously didn't work out. Part of the reason why it didn't work out, we had delays because I might die right here. I'm almost certainly going to die right here. That is
David,
straight up.
You know
yeah,
how
that was
some
worth it.
plans are good and some plans are bad?
Oh, I thought I took his wing off. No, well, I'm just bad. Anyway, it turns out there was 6 David Beasleys that had been to that hospital in the army alone. So there are lots of David Beasleys out there.
Oh, good. Well,
It really doesn't narrow it down.
then no one will be able to hunt you down as long as I don't say that you live in beep and beep with a beep.
Great. Now all the other Texans are going to come for me.
Don't worry, I'll tell Cringe your location. Cringe
That's why
224 would
Cringe
like
is-
to know where you live. Yeah, I know, Cringe is
Sorry,
Texan.
I forgot he's Texan.
Not gonna lie, I'm not sure how I feel with the moderator who's Texan. There is some vague concern there.
That is pretty problematic, yeah.
Yeah, it is problematic because I don't know what.
This is the same political party the same group of people that say that there should never be any moderation on any social media platform ever. So, ooh, nice, that was ballsy.
Well, the good
I thought
news
for
is
sure you were going in with him.
when I'm this tired, I have no. There is no self-preservation. There is only death.
Yeah, that's kind of like like you said. This is more for like chatting and chilling. So,
Oh,
I'm definitely
sorry.
not sweating.
We were supposed to be getting you murdered by Putin, and we still haven't done that.
Oh yeah. No, so realistically, especially if you look at now that they got their artillery shells in this most recent fight, all of a sudden the Russian advance stopped. And the thing is, at the rate Russia was advancing, in their best case scenario, where Ukraine was didn't have any ammunition, and was not getting any assistance from foreign countries, and was out of anti-aircraft equipment, so they were getting glide bombed, or still are getting glide bombed right now, which is genuinely horrific, by the way. That keeps me up at night. They, even then, at the rate the Russians were advancing, they hadn't regained as much ground as the Ukrainians had taken in their first counteroffensive right after the defense of Kiev in the first part of the war. At the rate they were going, it would take, I think the math was something like 1.5 million or 2.5 million more Russian lives, and like 25 years.
Sorry, I just had to put a
Now-
dog on the barbecue for the Chinese man. Carry on.
That said, there's a lot more obviously to war than that, and manpower is a serious issue for Ukraine. But
Oh yeah, the
reali-
conscription.
But the big thing for Ukraine, though, their best path to victory, as it looks right now, is that U.S. sanctions have put a lot of pressure on the Russian economy. Right now, they're pretty much China's gas station. Right, China is buying. Last I checked, Russian. I can't remember whether they're buying crude oil. I think they're buying refined petroleum. I can't remember. It might be crude from Russia at a ridiculously discounted price, because they're the only ones who will buy it. But the best part is they're buying it in yuan, which is useless anywhere outside of China.
Yeah,
So
because
Russia
you got to buy
is
things in
about-
dollars.
Yeah, so Russia's about to. Russia is buying things from the company store. They're about to become China's indentured servant if they keep this up. So in addition to that, there are sanctions on the sale of, or on buying Russian oil and stuff like that, energy products. And actually, there was a guy named William Spaniel on YouTube who does a really good job of explaining it in more detail, how the bottleneck works. But basically, Ukraine's strikes in refineries are very specifically targeted to combine with sanctions to create a bottleneck in the Russian economy. And the idea with that is, obviously, you're not going to make Russia go completely broke. They've been doing a really good job of managing their economy to the best of their abilities. They've done some really clever stuff to keep the people happy, keep gas prices as low as they can. But they're borrowing against their future, and it is a matter of time before the civilians start seeing the costs of their war, the financial costs. And so that when Russian civilians start taking a hit to their quality of life, which is already pretty terrible on average, that could be a serious cause for losing faith in the war in Russia, which does matter. If you look at what Putin has done with their protests over there, it's not really funny when you really get into it. What they do to their own people. They're talking about having police officers break into people's homes and throw them in prison for life because they made a poem about the war being too deadly, and causing physical abuses that are unspeakable. So yeah, Russia's freaking evil, by the way. They're as a government, as a country, their people are people, but their government, their leadership right now is truly the bad guys.
So really, what you're telling me, David, just to condense this all down into a quick and easy statement to get you on the KGB watch list, is that Putin has China's finger up his bum.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's in a bad spot there, and yeah, he's in a very bad financial situation right now. He's partnering closer and closer with China. They're doing the whole BRICS thing, which is a real avenue for them, especially if India keeps going that direction. which would really tick me off because they could go towards us and it would be better for the whole world. But if they go towards BRICS and start getting closer ties with Russia and China, then it's bad for the whole world. It's bad for everybody.
You know what I'm
Anyway.
hearing, David? It's time to reclaim the crown jewel. It looks like they haven't been doing too great without us. Let's just.
That's the thing. They are doing really well. That's the problem.
Are you sure,
yeah,
though? Are you definite?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, they've got a similar problem to us. They got huge wealth inequality, and their laws are really backwards. There's no such thing as marital rape in India. That's really horrifying if you really think about it. But their economy is booming, and they're expected to grow. They catch up to China in the very near future.
well, as long as they don't overtake you, then I'm sure we're all fine. And as long as you guys pull your fingers out your bum, we're all fine. Otherwise, we're in trouble.
If they grow to their full size and then choose to take closer ties to China, if they stay completely neutral, that's fine. But if they choose to take closer ties to China, that puts literally the entire world in a worse position. It makes the world a worse place.
If they choose the easy route,
Yeah,
the path
yeah, exactly.
that leads to the dark side of the Force.
It really is. I know, of course, I'm American, so obviously I'm biased. But if
Yeah.
you look at what life is like in various countries, propaganda aside, when you look at reality, freedoms, and the way people live, the quality of life for, say, a Brit or a Frenchman or an American or a Canadian is on a whole nother level. It's on a level that has never ever been even close to seen before in the history of mankind. And places like
Bless you, Steph.
China take us backwards. Max says, "Bless you, Steph." She says, "Thank you."
Hello?
Hello.
What is that? Who dat?
Hello?
Is that Renee? Oh my God! Speak,
that a
speak,
A wild Renee has appeared?
speak
been
of
here
the
for like
devil,
10
and
minutes.
she shall appear. Renee, how was your honeymoon?
It was marvelous. It was magical. How was your trip to the Caribbean?
It was good, minus the whole COVID and cat dying thing. But other than that, it was good.
Oh, yeah. Sorry to hear about that.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate the stories, but yeah, I heard that your trip was good. You did some tours. We did some tours as well.
Yeah.
Uh,
Snorkeling? I assume there was snorkeling?
yeah, we did some snorkeling. We did some diving. Did you do any diving? I mean, obviously
No,
we did.
I'm not rated to dive.
You don't have to be rated to dive. You can go on a try dive, Renee.
Oh, yeah, we didn't do that.
Oh well, maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe.
We can.
I get trained to dive here, and then I can dive there if I ever go again.
Well, you see, you can go on a try dive with an instructor down to 12 meters
Mm-hmm.
without a license.
Is that
It's
what you
per-
did?
Well, I have a license, but that's what Kayla did.
Gotcha.
It's perfectly safe and legal. Like, you're fine.
I assumed it was until you said that. And now
I was just about to say that.
Anyway, yeah, so
by the way,
we're going to take
Yeah, I'm not
David to
sure
the
if you knew
Caribbean.
this or not, but,
Going to strap some...
I'm
Yeah.
not sure if you knew this or not, Renee, but you're on a stream right now.
Yeah, sorry, hello. This is a stream.
Oh. Hello.
There's how many people are watching now?
There are the two.
Just
Two. Just Adrian.
One
Oh,
of them-
thanks, Adrian, by the way.
One of them is me. I'm watching you.
Thanks, Renee.
Oh, yeah. Wait. So Adrian doesn't count then?
No, I mean, Adrian's not even human anymore. He sold his soul to me.
Yeah. The typical subhuman Brazilian.
Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
but no, it's good that your holiday went well. I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear
speaking
yours
of-
went well. So yeah, I guess it's
Speaking of
David's
good guy-
turn.
What, to get COVID?
To go on
No, I didn't
holiday,
get
you-
COVID. It's your turn to go to the Caribbean.
I want to go to Australia.
Yeah, that too. But it's a longer flight to Australia.
Good. I like airplanes.
You will not like airplanes when you go on a long flight.
Dude, I I literally flew to
I bet
Kuwait
he would if
and
he
back.
flew first class.
Do you have any?
Did you
have
fly
any
first class,
idea?
Renee?
God no, I can't afford first class.
I was about to say,
You
because
kidding
we flew scum class. What did you fly?
me? I flew whatever class I could get with airline miles points.
Economy.
Yeah,
So yes, you flew scum, just like us.
scum.
You
Peasant
have
class.
any idea how long of a flight it is when you've been away from home for 9 months?
On the way
You
back?
could.
That seems like it would be pretty
it-
long.
That is the longest flight. I took Benadryl. I had one of my friends gave me Benadryl, and I couldn't sleep. I was
Yeah,
so anxious.
I bet you. Yeah, that would be tough. Now, not to
It's a
flex
long-
or brag or anything, but
Ooh.
my game has been the top seller on Steam for like 2 days now, so.
Yeah. Despite the PlayStation Network controversies going on right now, that's
Oh
Yeah.
wait, hang on.
impressive.
Sorry,
It's
you
really
the Ghost of Tsushima released?
Yes, on Thursday.
I
And
was
it's
not
been the top-selling
informed.
game on Steam since then.
So just so everyone is
it's got
aware,
co-op.
Renee does the worm physics for Ghost of Tsushima.
Giggity. I bet you guys didn't know that was in the game.
Yeah,
Well, you know, it's Japanese, so we had to have something.
yeah. Does the character sliders as well, if you know what I
I
mean.
thought you said it was worm physics, not tentacle physics.
All right, just to be clear, the worms were from Halo, which is not Ghost of Tsushima.
Renee's flexing her Halo experience. now.
Yeah, I did try and interrogate her boss for deets on 2, and he didn't say anything. Very sad.
Yeah, he's a professional.
Can you tell him that he's lame, please?
Imagine that. Somebody needs to like show that to the U.S. Congress and be like, this is what a professional looks like, by the way.
Here's how you keep your mouth shut.
Adrian's like,
You're
what?
the
Yeah,
kid,
Renee's
yeah,
a
yeah.
game developer. Get with the program, Adrian. Come on.
Oh, hi, Adrian.
He's my moderator. He's having a heart attack right now.
Have you played Ghost of Tsushima, Adrian?
Probably. He's writing in all caps now. I think he's having a fangirl moment. You just gotta give him a little bit.
No worries.
I always love that. You remember when I sent you that message asking for a poster for a couple of my buddies who like?
Yeah, I got them signed and
obsessed with
everything.
Tsushima? Yeah.
Whoa.
They were so happy.
I don't
I'm
have a
glad to
signed
hear that.
poster. What?
Would you like a signed poster?
Yes, but I want it from the worms, please.
You want-
Renee's got to 3D print the worm.
Yes.
I'm animated. How that works.
Hmm.
If they're animated in the computer, when you 3D print, they're animated in real life.
Yeah.
Finally,
That's-
cat girls.
That's okay, Adrian. It's the latest game I worked on. It's on Steam now.
Steph, I
It was originally on
waiting for you to look over
PlayStation.
at me, yeah.
Whoa. Hang on, Renee. Are you saying you haven't been working on a different game? Are you saying that this is the latest game?
No comment.
Hey, Renee Lowe! Yay!
Look at that!
Congratulations. I had a small part in that. Just want to let everyone know. Very small.
Yeah. Your presence was important.
In my presence. Oh
Oh yes, that too.
Yes. I was about to say, like, come on, Renee. Get with the program here.
Sorry, it's been a busy month.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm really tired, so the filters are not great right now.
Yep.
Yep.
Who needs filters? Just let it all
Just let it all
out.
let it all out.
I know it's very un-British like, but you know.
Yeah, well. You know how it is. How's Joe, by the way? The band, the myth, the legend. Don't tell him that.
Joe,
No.
X says that you're the man, the myth, the legend. He wants to know how you're doing.
Great.
He's doing great. He's
How-
playing my game.
You've
He's been playing a lot of the multiplayer mode in my game.
You betrayed me, Renee.
He's my husband. I can only tell him the truth.
I have been betrayed.
This is true. If you're talking to somebody who's married, you're also talking to their spouse.
That is true. That is true.
This
yes.
is a lesson that is important for you to understand, Max.
Yes, well, congratulations. It looked very nice in the dress, by the way. I think I said that on the day as well, but you know.
Yeah, thank you. It was fun to wear a big foofy dress.
I love the changes. I don't know how you pulled that off so quickly.
That's a far cry from. I was thinking about when I was like 8 years old.
Uh-huh.
The way, the way we were living at that time.
Yes.
6 years old, 5 years old. And it's you definitely weren't wearing big froofy dresses.
No.
It's pretty fun to see that. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you. It was fun to be able to treat everybody to a nice meal and a pretty place and have everybody there for that special moment.
But, I mean,
Meant a lot.
your boss didn't leak the details of your next game, so my night was ruined. If you can just let him know that, thanks. And also
Will
give him my
do.
Discord just in case he wants to, redeem himself.
Share anything later.
Yeah.
Yeah, because apparently Discord is where all the secrets get destroyed.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the War Thunder forums.
I cannot believe how disciplined he was about it as well. It was so annoying.
Well, it's something that I'm always impressed by how closely guarded
Oh.
gaming secrets are. It's like one of the things that matters the least, but is the most well guarded.
I got murdered. Yeah, it was.
Dude.
I was like,
E38 is the best plane. It's just the best plane. There is no argument to be had. It's the best plane.
hey,
I can
well,
out-turn a 109. I can out-climb as much
Max, are
anything.
you okay?
no, I've got COVID, I think. So no.
Oh, I was.
Sorry, that was
Is
a good.
why
That was
your plane
well
got
timed.
destroyed?
Yeah, no, I was licking the poles in the Dominican, and I just developed.
I don't think that's COVID that you get from the poles in the Dominican. I've been debating whether or not to try hopping on Ghost with Joe and playing the multiplayer.
Oh.
Oh, do you want to do a developer's cut of? Maybe you can release some details of the next project, to get us all excited.
Next project? What are you talking about?
I do not believe that you guys are just twiddling your thumbs and like, let's see how well
I'm
this
down
one
one.
sells, and then we'll start the next one.
Yeah, I mean, we just released this on PC. We've
Oh
been,
yeah, sure.
busy.
I believe you.
Our hands are full, man.
Oh, I can't go much faster than this, or else.
Game developers,
I-
honestly.
oh,
The only
bunch of
people you could
liars.
trust with nuclear secrets, unfortunately. Do they threaten you or something? Like, what do they do?
They make you sign an NDA, and if you don't uphold your secrets, then you pretty much get blacklisted in the industry and can't work in games anymore.
So does that mean I have to go to the CEO?
It means... Let's see, what would be the best way to get gaming info? For some of the games journalists, they'll just go hang out at coffee shops in Bellevue because there's so many game studios there that you can just overhear people who aren't being careful enough.
So what if I just like park outside of the game studio with a pair of binoculars and a big like microphone?
Then you might be able to get some information that way. You also might get stopped by cops because that sounds super sus, but...
Alright, bye
Hi,
Adrian.
Adrian.
Renee, if you see me outside your game studio with binoculars and a microphone, just don't dob me in, okay? Snitches get stitches.
Okay,
Okay, good.
you got it.
Yeah, your
Just as
boss
long
was
as
nice
I'm
though.
not the one doing the leaking, then I won't get in trouble, so...
Nothing wrong with that sentence.
David, do you want to help me kidnap someone?
Yeah, I mean, count me in.
Yeah, great. Thanks. Appreciate that.
Did you
Don't-
die,
yes.
Joe?
Joe? Die? Never.
Joe
in the
doesn't
Legends
die in
mode,
video
there's some of the
games.
missions that require really good teamwork, so if he gets paired with a random who's useless, then there's really nothing he can do.
Look, Renee, I try my best.
Yeah, we should get the group in and all play Ghost.
Is this a good time to tell you that I haven't actually played? Well, it was on PlayStation. I don't have
Yeah, it was
that.
only on PlayStation. That's why a bunch of people haven't played it. It's totally fine.
But now it's on
PC.
Steam. Now I don't have an excuse. It's go time.
I mean, you could just say you don't really want to. I would accept that.
I wouldn't. That's unacceptable.
Okay.
Do I look like someone who doesn't want to play a game to you, Renee?
Well, you look like you're kind of preoccupied with an airplane game right now.
Oh, I'm kind of preoccupied with dying right now, to be honest. But
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on.
yeah. Just like Joe's dying in video games. Honestly, I kind of just want to play it just to watch Joe die, you know? Okay, look. Renee, close your ears because you can't be trusted anymore.
Okay, I've closed my ears.
All right, David. It is so interesting and also slightly annoying to play with Joe because he just crushes you immediately.
Depends on the game. It
Okay.
It really
doesn't count.
does.
Hey,
If
hey,
you're
your
playing
ears are
first-person
closed.
Yeah, I mean, what? What are you guys talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
If you're playing first-person shooters, yeah, it's like
Age of
he's got
Empires.
robot there. No, Age of Empires, he's good, but
He like wiped the floor with all of us last time.
No, we got him.
no. I wiped the floor with everybody, and then Renee wiped the floor with me. If you remember how that worked last time.
How can you wipe the floor with everybody but Renee?
Because I was hiding in a corner and then just got one lucky monk conversion.
Dude, I don't know if you remember how this worked, but remember we were playing King of the Hill, and I had the hill, and everybody else was out of resources, and I was literally bombing your base from the hilltop, if you remember.
I
Yeah.
look. All I remember was that I
At a
feared
point,
Joe.
like,
Okay.
I was literally at a point where I was attacking both you and Joe at the same time and winning easily, and I didn't want to end the game yet, so I was like refraining from actually killing you guys because I wanted Renee to get a chance to actually play. And then Renee's army came up the hill, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm going to kill Renee now, and then I'm going to end the game. And then all of a sudden, Renee converted my entire army at once. And that's not lucky, by the way, Renee. In RTS, that's called using spells effectively. Like, that's actually the difference between, like, a pro and a noob.
Oh,
Like,
thanks.
seriously. Really good.
But that was
Oh,
a different game than the one where it was all three of us against Joe.
Oh, yeah, there was that, too. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that. Holy
Yeah, that's
crap.
when Joe beat all three of us.
yeah. Speaking
Empires.
of
Dude, I
RTSs, by the
completely
way.
forgot about that. How could I forget about that? Dude, there's freaking like ego bias right there. So I just
Selective
wiped
memory.
that from my yeah, just wiped that from my own
That
memory.
didn't happen.
I didn't like that. That didn't happen. We have the best gamers. I walked into that video game lobby and I was like, wow, these are the best gamers. And I said, wow, these are the best gamers.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, do you remember that time I wiped the floor with you in Forza? Civ 5. That's what I wanted to say.
Oh, I would love to play that. I don't
Yeah.
own it though, and it's like $60.
You don't own. You don't own Civ
No,
5?
I played the crap out of Civ 4, but I've never bought Civ 5 because it's so expensive. It's like, I don't know.
Why do I have 5 Discord messages? I'm concerned. Civ 5 is $8.24 Canadian. You half-wit.
Last time I looked, it was extremely expensive.
Are you sure you're not looking at
5?
Civ 6?
Oh, I was looking at Civ 6. I forgot that there was... Did you know that there's Galactic Civilizations 4? I had no idea. I didn't know they were still making those. I thought they stopped at 2. Also, maximum kudos for playing Star Wars Empire at War.
Oh, thank you.
That is a cultured decision.
I was playing the Rebels,
and I assembled the largest fleet ever known to humanity. And the Imperials sent like 3 Star Destroyers and they wiped the floor with me. It was not good. It was not good. Not good at all. I'm not very good at the fighters, you see, that's the problem.
Isn't that like what you spend most of your time doing?
No, in
Me too.
like, you know, Star Wars fighters, the like X-Wings and stuff in the Rebels, I'm not
Yeah.
very good at it. I sort of assembled a battle line and got shattered.
Oh,
Yeah, it didn't go well. Did not go well.
I'm sorry. It's
Thank you.
tragic.
Thank you. Thank you. When are we
Sorry,
playing
Steph,
that?
I'm head-oning a guy. Yes.
Oh, I can't say that because Renee's here and you guys share a... Renee, you're making my life difficult. I was making a bunch of
Sorry.
your mum jokes, but you see,
We
I...
have the same mother.
Yeah, I tolerate David, you know, but I can't...
You met our mother. She's lovely.
She is. I just don't know where she went so wrong with David and so right with you, you know?
David's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm not too bad.
You know
I want
that...
to find out if I can outturn a Doe 335 in a P61, and I think I can. Oh no, I accidentally put my gear down. I
Words
Oh.
said moments before
That's-
disaster.
Oh yeah, dude, I just beat a Doe 35, 355. What? How did I miss? I beat him in the fight, but now I missed like the easiest shot in the world. He was like stalled out.
Or maybe if you stopped
How-
beating your meat and started actually concentrating on War Thunder, you'd have a better time. Sorry, David.
Never.
Never one-handed all the way.
Oh, what the? Oh, you mother.
Hey,
Dude, that was such a satisfying fight. And I got third-partied. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's totally fair, but I should have killed that guy twice, or maybe 3 times. Dude, the P61, you can actually outturn BF-109 in it. In this big old twin engine. Both the American big twin engine fighters, the P61 and the P38, can outturn a 109.
I mean, to be
It's
fair,
incredible.
109 is not that agile.
It is horrible. I've been trying to grind out Germany a little bit because a guy that I want to play with plays Germany right
Ooh,
now.
ooh, who are we playing with? Hang on. The last time you
it's
introduced me to someone, I got a moderator, so now what?
He's an actual pilot, actually.
Oh,
No,
I don't want to
800
play with him
hours.
anymore. He sounds like he might be good.
Yeah, so based off the conversation, he definitely sounds like he knows what he's talking about in game. It was actually really fun talking to him because it was like I say, it was very similar interests. But yeah, he plays a lot of Germany. He likes the MiG-15 BIS is like his favorite plane, which I told him that I don't like the 109. I strongly dislike the 109 now that I've used it enough. I really hate it. And I think that might have actually offended him.
Good job, David.
Like kidding aside, like in aviation enthusiast circles, disliking the 109 is sort of sacrilege. But I just don't get along with it at all. What do you want to fly? You wanna fly 109?
I think I'm gonna call it for the night. Actually,
Okay.
I'm gonna
Well,
go
thanks
to
for getting
bed.
on, man. Yeah, no, it's fair. Thanks for getting on, man. It was a lot of fun getting to catch up a little bit.
Yeah, thanks for playing. I, just like honestly, all I wanted to do today was just let everyone know that I was alive and that the
Yeah.
reason why I wouldn't be uploading is because I'm a little bit upset about my cat, etc., etc. But yeah, no, I ended up actually doing a pretty long stream. So thanks for stopping in.
It was a lot of fun, man. Thanks for letting me jump on with you.
Yeah, are you guys on tomorrow? Do you wanna? Are we Shimuing?
I probably won't be on tomorrow. I've been out on the road all week. I worked 6 days this week, and I was out. I didn't come home for pretty much the whole week. So I'm about to go actually get off this Discord. I jumped on so I could catch up with you real quick, but I'm about to get off and I'm gonna go spend some time with my wife.
Yeah, fair enough. Say hi to
I think
from me.
we're gonna go hiking tomorrow.
Oh, hiking.
Yeah, I haven't done that in a long time. So, all right, you guys have a great night. Thanks
Good
for
night,
jumping in
guys.
today
It's nice-
too. It was really nice getting to talk a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks
it's
for
nice
stopping in.
to catch up with you guys.
Woo!
a
Glad
good
your
night.
honeymoon went well. Say hi to
Yeah.
Joe.
Will do.
But also don't tell him that I'm secretly jealous of his gaming skills, because if you do, I'll be very upset.
Okay.
Okay, alright. Bye, Renee.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, lads. That is the end of my stream. Thanks so much for stopping in. It was a little bit of a weird one today. Yeah, just with, Misty and everything, but we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming at some point. It's just it was a bit of a shock is all. Bit of a shock. I left and she was good, and I came back and she wasn't. But, I appreciate you guys coming in, saying hi, etc., etc.